I'm Harry Wynn.
And I'm Desiree Ramon.
And this is KTGR News. On November 1st, the Astros brought a much-needed victory to the city of Houston by winning the World Series for the first time in the team's history. The final score came out to be 5-1. It was a nail-biting series with a climactic ending as the Astros took home the gold. This is a big comeback from past seasons and an inspiring rebound after the devastation caused by Hurricane Harvey. Some have compared it to the New Orleans Saints victory in 2010 following Hurricane Katrina, another great success. Many people celebrated big after the win by partying it up with family and friends. On November 3rd, the city of Houston threw a parade for the city's greatest recent accomplishment.
Last week, the Texas Renaissance Festival hosted the 13th Annual School Days. A multitude of students from public schools, private schools, and even homeschoolers are invited to visit the nation's largest, most acclaimed Renaissance theme park. This year, the annual school days were on Tuesday, November 7th and Wednesday, November 8th. The Renaissance Festival is a staggering 55-acre recreation of 16th century European village. Its streets are full of jousting knights, musicians, jesters, and magicians performing on stage and arenas throughout the village. The tickets for school days can be purchased for $9. A lunch voucher are available for $10. The lunch vouchers include an entree, a drink, a dessert, and 2 free tickets to return to the festival any Sunday. The school days hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. The tickets can be bought in advance or at the gate. Coming up, find out more about band and the new staff.
Hey Tigers, Lacey here. Marching band is a big part of A&M Consolidated High School. March in with me as we see what goes on throughout the band hall. During the summer, the band goes through a trial of events to prepare for the greatest time of the year. Marching season, also known as football season, takes place in the months August through November. The band practices every day besides Saturday and Sunday. Their schedule goes from Mondays, 5 to 8 p.m., and Tuesdays through Fridays, 6:30 to 8 a.m. The band even has a game day practice right before home games.
Hello, I'm Tex Bonacera, and I'm with the Tiger Band. I play trumpet, and this year we're performing American Portrait as our marching show, and we perform that every Friday night. This season's going great. We have many rehearsals throughout the week with countless hours. Everyone's putting in their best effort, and I think it's really going well. The show's really improving each day in each rehearsal.
There you have it, Tigers. Join me next time to see what else happens throughout the fine arts.
On the morning of Sunday, November 5th, a tragic shooting occurred during a church service in Sutherland Spring, Texas. The gunman who took his own life after murdering 26 people was identified as Devin Kelly. It has been revealed that Kelly had a violent past. A high school classmate of his claims that she was constantly harassed by him, stating there was plenty of warning signs that Kelly was a ticking time bomb. When he graduated high school, he joined the Air Force and married Tessa Lodge, a single mother. In 2013, Kelly was court-martialed for choking, kicking, and striking his stepson. He received 12 months of confinement and was discharged from the Army. In 2014, Kelly married his second wife, Danielle Shields. He was fined $368 after beating his pet husky with both fists, punching it and kicking it in the head and chest. On Wednesday, after the shooting, the father of Devin Kelly, Michael Kelly, told the news, "We are grieving. Our family is grieving." The community hosted a vigil for the victims on Monday, but one of the victims did not attend, saying their entire family is pretty much gone. Next, here's Lena with more information on the Gay-Straight Alliance.
Hey Tigers, it's Lena. If you're looking for an interesting club to join this year, you might want to look into the GSA.
Hi, I'm Jackie Shoemake. I teach English 3 and English 3 Honors here at A&M Consolidated High School. I also serve as the English Department Chair and as one of the club sponsors for the Gay Straight Alliance.
The Gay Straight Alliance is a student-led club with the purpose of having a safe space for students of the LGBTQ community and their allies.
One thing I would like for people to know about GSA is that it's not just the gay club. I think that there's somewhat of a stigma associated with being a part of GSA. Like if you come to GSA, then you must be gay. And that's not necessarily true at all. In fact, I know there are probably lots of people who identify as LGBT who don't come to GSA. In fact, we have a lot of straight allies who are both members and officers.
The GSA meets every other Wednesday from 4 o'clock to around 4:30 to 5 o'clock in room 218 in the main English hallway.
So there you have it, Tigers. I hope you'll consider joining the GSA, and I'll see you guys next time.
In Australia, a swarm of cockatoos has chewed through a multi-billion-dollar broadband internet cable. Australia's internet speed has dropped from 13.8 megabytes per second to 11.1 megabits per second. Amazingly, this is not a first-time event. Many internet service suppliers have reported that they've found multiple wires frayed and snapped, each costing around $61,000 to repair. And Australian engineers have, however, figured out how to craft a protective casing for the wires that costs only $10.75 per casing. Hopefully, this new development will keep Australians' internet speed safe and secure. Next, we have Brandon Castoria here to find out more about robotics.
Hey Tigers, Brandon here. Tiger Robotics was first established in 1996 and has been going strong ever since. And today we will get a deeper look in what goes on in robotics.
Okay, so I think the funnest thing I've done in robotics so far is actually what I've done this year, and that is physically building the robot.
Robotics' main goal is to pave the way for future engineers while also supporting the idea of teamwork.
I started in 7th grade. Like it was the same competition that we're doing now, and I'm a junior now, so it's 4 years because we didn't do this last year.
The members of robotics always find a way to have a fun time and act like a big family.
I'm pretty confident in our ability to progress from region to state. We've been doing these competitions for a long time, and this is our first year to go back to best.
From what I've seen so far, I can safely say that the members of robotics this year will go far in their competitions. For more information on robotics, you can visit www.tigerrobotics.org. Well, Tigers, this has been Brandon, signing off.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Michael Shun, and I'm here to talk about something we all care about. Kids. Listen, wear your ID, even if you don't think it does anything. If you're not wearing your ID, stop it. Get a temporary ID.
But it's just one little piece of plastic. It's not that important. Plus, it's too mainstream.
Wrong! IDs are important. If you don't use them, how are you supposed to check into the library? IDs are important. If you don't use them, how are you supposed to talk to teachers? Didn't think about that, did you? Yeah, I bet you didn't. We'll walk in the hallway. Roses are red, violets are blue. You smell like pickles. Wear an ID! Wear your ID! I swear to God, if you don't wear your ID, I'll get on you! Wear your ID!
A few weeks ago, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors took the PSAT, a practice exam for the real SAT. Here's Jacob Simmons with more information on the PSAT.
On October the 11th, 9th through 11th graders took the PSAT, or the Practice Scholastic Assessment Test. So I just decided to learn more information, talk to the person that's in charge of things like this.
Okay, my name is Amy Parsons, and I am the campus testing coordinator. So I'm in charge of all of your testing. I'm in charge of AP exams, SAT, ACT, PSAT, all of that.
The PSAT is a practice test for the SAT, one of two very important tests that could decide if you get into a college or not.
When you take it in the 11th grade, it counts for national merit scholarships and other scholarships, but we give it the 2 years before that so that everyone has practice.
The PSAT is something called vertically aligned to the SAT, meaning that they are both very similar and usually you would make a similar grade on each of them with a small difference here and there.
The PSAT actually changed pretty significantly about 2 or 3 years ago. It used to be where people would make a joke and they would say, well, you have to, study your SAT words. And they were these really abstract words that you would never actually use in real life. And they took all of that out of the SAT and the PSAT, and they made it more normal language. The SAT has a writing component to it. Now that is separate. It used to be part of the score, and now it's not anymore. Not every student is going to be national merit. That's not the reason we give it. A&M Consolidated has a rich history of a lot of students being national merit, national Hispanic scholars, national commended students. But every single person who takes the PSAT is getting free SAT practice. And if you think you want to go to college, you need to take the SAT.
Well, there you go, Tigers. That has been the PSAT. This is Jacob Simmons, signing off.
Next, we have Your Man on the Street, Willie Allen, found out Consol's favorite horror movie.
Hey Tigers, it's your man on the street, Willie Allen. And with Halloween right around the corner, I wanted to ask, what's your favorite scary movie? Oh, what's your name?
Jennifer Lopez.
And what's your favorite scary movie?
Annabelle.
So what's your name?
Amir.
And what's your favorite scary movie?
The Ward.
The Ward, why's that one your favorite?
Because it's like the only one I've seen.
Alright, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Josie Shield.
And what's your favorite scary movie?
The Haunting in Connecticut.
Why's that one your favorite?
Because they cut off the eyelids, and he had a box of eyelids, and I was like,
What's your name?
I'm Mr. Speed, the assistant principal, Consol.
And what's your favorite scary movie?
Favorite scary movie? Oh man, Friday the 13th.
Why's that one your favorite?
It's just old. It's a good one. It's a good scary one.
This has been Willie Allen, your man on the street.
That's all we have for you today, Tigers.
I'm Harry Wynn.
And I'm Desiree Ramon.
And this has been KTGR
KTGR
News.